Her voice cut through the static first. Cold. Cruel. Hope she's not coming for the wedding. No seat for people built like a fridge. And then my daughter's reply, quick and eager, like a knife turned by her own hand. True, Mom could eat for 3. Your wish is my command. They laughed together, mother-in-law and daughter. I didn't. I hung up quietly. No tears, no questions, just silence. And then I made 3 phone calls. That wedding never happened. When she was born, I swore I'd shield her from the world's cruelty. I never thought I'd have to shield myself from hers. I gave her everything, my time, my sacrifices, my body turned into a battlefield just to bring her here. I worked 2 jobs to keep her fed, educated, clothed. I wore hunger like a second skin so she could eat. And yet, when I was mocked, she didn't defend me. She joined them. That was the betrayal, not the insult, the alliance. I'd seen small cracks before, little jokes at my expense when her friends were around, a wince when I hugged her in public, the way she never corrected people when they mocked my weight. But I had ignored it, told myself love blinded her, that youth excused cruelty, until that phone call. Love has limits. Mine snapped. I didn't rage. I didn't confront. Confrontation gives them power. I planned. 3 calls. That's all it took. The first to the caterer. I had covered half the deposit myself, a gift. Quietly, I withdrew it. Without my signature, the booking collapsed. The second to the venue. A favor owed from a woman whose child I once tutored for free. The hall was suddenly under renovation. Dates canceled, non-refundable. The third to the groom's aunt, the one who whispered doubts but was ignored. I gave her proof, not rumors, recordings. The phone call, their voices, cruelty unfiltered. The aunt did what I knew she'd do. She spread it like wildfire. By morning, the wedding was not just delayed, it was poisoned. The groom's family withdrew support first. No mother wants a daughter-in-law who sneers at her own blood. No family wants to tie their name to venom. The groom himself? Oh, he tried to defend her. Love makes fools of men. But recordings don't lie. He heard every word, and I saw the crack form in his eyes when he realized she mocked the very person who raised her. The date circled on the calendar turned into an empty square. My daughter called me then. Her voice was frantic, panicked. "Mom, what did you do?" I didn't answer her question. I just said, calm as stone, "You forgot to hang up," and I ended the call. The day that was meant to be filled with flowers and vows became a battlefield of silence and accusations. Guests uninvited, vendors unpaid, families divided. Her mother-in-law, the one who started it, tried to save face, blamed me, claimed sabotage. But her words didn't matter. The proof had already spread. Their own voices condemned them. No white dress, no altar, no applause. Just ashes of a celebration that turned to scandal. Some would call it cruel, what I did. To destroy a wedding, to let her feel the sting of humiliation. But cruelty had already been delivered, to me, by her, by the one I carried, fed, defended. She chose mockery over loyalty, strangers over blood. I simply returned the favor, with precision, with silence. Weeks later, she came to my door. No makeup, no sparkle in her eyes. She looked smaller, deflated. "Why, Mom?" she whispered. I looked at her, the girl I once swore I'd protect, the woman who had betrayed me in a single careless laugh. "Because love has limits," I said, "and respect is the only currency that lasts." She didn't argue. She couldn't, because deep down, she knew. The wedding didn't collapse because of me. It collapsed because of her words, her choices, her betrayal. I just lit the fuse she handed me. Now, when people ask her about that wedding, she lies, says it was postponed, that life got in the way. But I see the truth in her eyes every time she remembers. She lost more than a wedding. She lost trust, reputation, the illusion that cruelty has no cost. And me? I gained something. Not joy, not triumph, something sharper, peace. Because now she knows. Everyone knows. I may be mocked. I may be underestimated. But I am never powerless. That night, as I lay in bed, I replayed her words in my head one last time. Your wish is my command. Yes, it was. Her wish destroyed the wedding, and I was only too happy to command the rest.